It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, and Tom Griswold. And now, here's Tom.
The Bob and Tom Show. Thanks very much for joining us. Let's see now. Willie G's over there, Patty G's over there, in separate rooms, by the way. In fact, Pat's in a different building, and then over there it's Christy Lee. Hi, Christy.
Hi.
She's in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom.
Yes, sir.
And then in the big room here, it's Ace. It's Chick. It's Josh. This is Tom speaking. And then on the big screen, in what looks like a sound studio, it's got the foamy stuff on the walls, it's comedian Al Jackson. Hey, Al.
Hi, Al.
Well, hello. What's up, kids? Christy Lee, you're looking adorable today, as usual.
Thank you.
Did you build a recording studio at your house, or are you at work?
No, I'm at I'm building a little recording studio, so it's almost there. I left a little cutout, for my dad and everything. But yeah, it's coming along.
Nice.
Well, it looks good. It looks very, very nice. You've got that foamy stuff on the wall.
Yeah,
it's soundproofing.
Yeah,
it is. So I feel all fancy over here. I was gonna say, Tom, I don't ask for payment or anything when I do this segment, but I do require some kind of compensation. I think I'm gonna need that cutout of Christy Lee that's next to you.
Al, if you want the good one.
I really do. Will you send that to me? Willie G's got a. Woo.
That's the good one.
Yeah, I don't understand why my arm is brown in that.
That's a weird one. Did you get just like a tan arm?
No, it's the way
it's a mix of lighting and
and
hold it up higher, Willie.
PJ could have fixed that.
Yeah, that one. It looks like.
Yeah, that's the angle we want, Willie. No head.
Because he was looking from this direction.
Let me be delicate here, Al. That looks like your arm.
It looks like they put Grace Jones' arm on there. I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Yeah, it's very.
But I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
all right.
have you seen the Chick McGee? Would you like that for your? We have a Chick McGee cardboard.
Yeah, we'll show you that one.
It's all in Willie's room.
Al, this is what I do now on the show. It's pretty fun. They got a bunch of cardboard for me.
What the hell's on my face? What the hell's that all about?
Great.
That's an insult.
Bob and Tom logo.
You're going to
Chick's
tear my
face.
face. Oh my God, he's Willie!
Yeah, for anybody that's unable to see this, like Chick looks like a guy at the Army Navy store that tries to upsell you on something really scary. Like if you really want to do some damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you like camo pants?
For all we know, that's Alan Alda.
There he is.
Good looking picture of Chick.
Yes, very handsome.
I like it because you can't tell if he's laughing or crying.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the bigger question, guys, is what is Willie doing with these pictures at night?
I take them home and I do my own little pretend podcast called Willie, Chick, and Christy's Fun Hour.
All right.
Oh, I'd be up for that.
Yeah.
Okay, now when you get your picture taken, you got to glow up.
You sure do. Yeah.
Look at you.
You are
showing off.
Do I get any credit for using
You
these?
just got a bunch of credit. Yeah.
For those of you not watching on YouTube, you should have seen Tom look around the room for praise.
Yeah.
Did you see him?
He was very proud of himself.
I did see
Hey,
that.
look, buddy. You want to pull up?
Oh, he's going after you, Chick.
That's two from last. Two from last week.
I think someone took notes.
We'd had a rough couple of weeks, Chicky, and I think Tom. And let's be honest, Chick, do not complain because it's not my man 50 grand. We've almost retired that one.
True enough. Yeah,
he's bringing some new blood in, and I like it.
I have not retired my man 50 grand.
You haven't?
Oh no, he hasn't.
I presented with a certain aplomb.
He doesn't retire anything. See,
you would say, if you met Barack Obama, you would say it to him.
My man, 50 grand.
I've spoken with the former president.
That's right. Yes, but yeah, if he walked in now, you would have to slip in my man 50 grand. You wouldn't be able to help yourself.
Well, I would need help after I was beaten by the Secret Service. Who he's still as is accompanying him. No, I'm a little unclear. I think I got those first. Did I get those right, Al?
You nailed them, and I have some phrases for you this week because it seems like you're more of a phrase heavy guy. I feel like if I give you a phrase, you can kind of put that into your lexicon a little bit easier. So I got some phrases for you, Tom.
I'm very excited. What do we have?
All right, let's do it, Tom. When would you use the phrase "That ain't it, Chief"? It's one of my favorite phrases of the 2020s.
I can tell you.
Is that referencing a specific movie?
No.
Not that I know of. No.
That ain't it, Chief.
You can also.
I thought that
this
might.
ain't
That's
Chief.
not from. I was thinking it might be from the Jack Nicholson film "One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest."
I'm sure that's
Chief
exactly
is in the movie,
what
but,
he's referencing.
And everybody's watching One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest now, so I can see why you
I think it's a classic.
Yeah, it is responsible for a lot of our popular phrases. One flew over the cuckoo's
absolutely.
nest.
All the kids are talking about it, Willie.
that-
Is Cary
Easy
Grant
Rider.
star in that?
No, but Chick McGee quotes it all the time.
I do?
You always
do?
go, gotta watch the series.
You have said it, but
You say it in sports at least once every 2 months.
What?
that seems a little.
Anyway, please continue before my fake anger turns into real anger. Can we please go?
Okay, so give it to me
Does
again.
it involve the butt?
That's what I
No.
just thought.
That's a great.
That's why I
No.
went,
You just say.
Is this song
Just the
part of it?
phrase-
Is this part of a hip hop song? That ain't it, Chief?
No, you would probably. I see it in Willie. You're younger than me, obviously. I see it more on the internet when somebody posts something.
Yeah, you will see it in a comment section when someone is making a claim of sorts, maybe.
Oh, so it's to say you're wrong.
Yeah, to a certain
Yeah.
extent. I mean, I'll go back to Al here.
Yeah, no, you're right. Like I would say you're wrong, or just like you're way off. Like this ain't it. You
That
know,
ain't it, Chief.
That ain't it, Chief. So just like if somebody says something like, well, the coronavirus, I mean, really, if you think about it, it's been great for America. And then you just go, you would respond with like, this ain't it, Chief. I understand you're trying to have a hot take, but this ain't
Now,
it.
when I
bro.
posted that, all I meant was that
A conversation started.
right.
Now, Al, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but in the early days of my radio career, I was known as the Chief.
Yes.
True enough.
That's kind of a cool nickname.
Yeah.
You got to run things to have that nickname.
Really?
I'm late too much to ever.
Have you ever had a nickname?
Just Alvin was my nickname in high school, which is random.
That's not your real name, though.
No, my full name is Albert, and the way it came about is one of my good friends that I'm still in a group thread with today. So that was 25 years I've known this guy, and for like senior year, somebody called me Albert, and he was like, "No, his name's Alvin," and like had to be shown my driver's license. So one of my good friends didn't know my real name for about 4 years, so then my nickname was just Alvin for about the next 10. So that's where Alvin comes from. But that wasn't it, Chief.
You never had like some hip street name?
Hip street
Nah.
name?
What are you looking for
Yeah,
here?
what are you
the-
looking for?
He's like, come on. Nobody ever called you a feather in the cap,
tell him
Chief?
Superfly so we can get out of this, okay? Jesus.
No one ever called you Big Shoes,
Just
Jackson?
say that you,
Come on.
everybody called you Chocolate Fountain.
Well,
and
we-
you just shut up.
We called you
The day
Sweet
ain't over yet.
Face.
See, that's right. We called you Sweet Face.
We called
Face
you
is
Sweet Face
definitely
for a
the
while.
coolest nickname I've ever had in my
Yeah.
life, without a doubt. It's
Sweet
just
Face
a cool
is good.
nickname.
Yeah, it
That
is
chick
cool.
gave you that.
And
That's a great name.
Sweet Face.
Sports, there are a lot of pretty cool nicknames,
Oh, sure. Yeah.
and some of them that really stick.
Yeah.
So that'd be nice. Have you ever wanted when you started in your career as a stand-up comedian? Did you immediately decide that you were going to go with Al Jackson? Or did you contemplate having a?
It's interesting for black artists because whether you're a comic or a rapper, some guys go with just their regular name. They're rappers that like. I remember the first guy that used his regular name was like Mike Jones. That's
Who?
just his name. He's a rapper named
No,
Mike Jones.
I was doing a Mike Jones Mike Jones joke. Sorry
Oh,
about that.
my! What an old man I am. And you know, and then some black comedians they might go with the nickname like Earthquake, and then other guys just go with Dave Chappelle. So
Right.
it's just kind of like your decision. But yeah, it's
Did
I
you
feel like
ever? Did you ever?
Like I should have
contemplate
that decision too.
Did you ever contemplate that?
No, I didn't, because I think whatever you go by, you got to stick with that forever. And if you don't feel like being like Lil Wayne is like 45 now.
You know, we've had this discussion many times. Stevie Wonder was the one that was able to drop it.
Yeah, Lil Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Little Stevie Wonder.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he was little Stevie Wonder.
Oh, that'd be a good exercise to go through and see who kind of dropped. Because I know the rapper Lil Bow Wow, he dropped he's just Bow Wow now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when he came out, he was Lil Bow Wow.
What about Little Romeo?
He might just be Romeo now.
Really?
I think guys kind of age out the Lil. I think they just start telling their PR team, like, hey, cut that out for me.
Tom has a philosophy about lulz, don't you, Tommy?
If I see that in the name, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, you don't like the Lil. Yeah.
I did just.
What about Lil Orphan Annie?
Lil Wayne.
I never liked Little Orphan Annie. I am sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. I don't think it was
I
particularly...
never thought it was interesting or funny.
Circles for eyes.
If it wasn't
that
for
was
if it
off-putting.
wasn't- other than the song Tomorrow, I don't.
Sure, yeah. I mean,
I don't
musical has its place,
so, okay,
I
Al.
guess.
So,
Sort of, yeah.
Somebody's got to be Chocolate Fountain. Okay.
I hope there's a chocolate fountain
We
out
got to
there.
make that happen.
okay.
I can still be Chocolate Fountain. There's time.
That makes that ain't it, Chief.
Look at that. You see, he sat up in his chair. He was really proud of that one. That was good.
Thank you very much. Give me another one, Al.
All right, Tom. With that last comment, you're really you're doing the most. What does that mean?
Doing the most? That means
Doing the most.
I would assume that means that you're doing a good job. No?
Not really. You're close, but like Willie, you see the face Willie made? It wasn't really quite it. Doing the most. Like, it's not. I'll just give you a hint. It's not bad, but it's not great.
You're doing as good as you can?
I've heard it along with the phrase like, hey, do less. Like you're trying too hard, do less.
You're trying too hard. That's exactly, if you just came in every day, just dressed extra and just trying to, everybody be like, hey, dude, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Stop trying to impress the boss. Like, stop, get a cup of coffee. You're doing the most right now. Like,
gotcha.
you're just doing too much. And it's like when everybody doesn't like that one person trying to overdo it and outshine everybody all the time. You hated that kid in school. It's that one. Is there extra credit on this kid?
Oh, yeah, that guy. I thought we were going to have a test today, teacher.
Yes.
Yeah, the other way I think of it is like a comedian in the green room and he's like talking to you and then he gets on stage and you go, oh, you were doing your act on me in the green room. You're doing the most, like that kind of thing, you know?
Oh, okay. Well,
that is a cardinal sin. Like every comic that's had that done to them, you're like, oh, you're not a real person, because especially when they act like it's regular conversation, like, yeah, let me tell you about my aunt, and then you have a real conversation, and they go out and do a bit of. I'm like, oh,
I hate it. I was at the grocery store the other day and this happened. I got one of those shopping carts with the wacky wheel, you know what I mean? I was trying to push it. Yeah. And boy.
I love these talks with Josh. Yeah, go on.
I mean, why don't they get rid of those?
Oh, man, that's funny. I've been there. Right? That happened to me.
Wow.
Remember you took that flight? Remember the flight you took?
I do.
How about that food, huh?
Al, this is great. Now, can we do one more?
We got one more, and I think you're really going to like this one, Tom, because this involves a little role play, and not the kind we do when we're off air.
Oh.
All right, Tom. You and I are looking at my brand new car.
Right.
Oh, my.
And I say, I really, paid a little extra for it. I got it, so it's really sad, and it looks like it's ducking.
Oh,
What is it? What's going on with my car?
Is SAD an acronym?
No.
Okay. There goes that idea. It's really sad.
And it's ducking.
Ducking. Wow. Boy, you got me. Anybody? Christy, you're the car person. Paid a little extra. This car is sad and it's ducking.
This could sound dumb. Does it mean you need to spend too much money in the shop and there's going to be a big bill? A bill, duck? Is that?
No. Oh, no. That's a good one, but no. No, we're looking at my car.
Yeah.
You're looking at my brand new car. It's a nice one. I'm like, I paid a little extra and it's ducking. Looks like it's depressed.
Ducking.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm lost here, Al.
Like, I'm trying to think of duck trivia now. I don't know.
Yeah,
All right. What happens when you're depressed? You're what? Starts with a D.
Down?
Down. So what
down duck.
what's going on with the?
So wouldn't that be
what's going on with
goosing?
Is it like a lowrider?
You mean
No, not a low rider. You got the top cut off. You got to.
Oh.
Yes.
You're ducking your head.
Took the top off.
No, you took the top off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's ducking. Oh, we're all wrong. This
I
is
was
so
thinking
great.
duck, duck, goose. You know,
Hey, say what you want. It's great game. Great game.
I agree.
Because you're going duck, duck, and then goose.
It surprises you
It's
every time.
amazing, yeah.
So it has to be a convertible then.
Yeah, so it's a convertible. So I paid extra and I got the convertible. So yeah, you just be like, I paid
I
a little
prefer to
extra,
use the term that Babe Ruth used, of
What was
course,
that?
a breezer.
Yes.
Oh, I could see that being so old that it makes a comeback. Like if a rapper used that.
I agree.
Yeah,
I keep hoping for that to happen now.
that's a really good. Yeah, they don't really go back and grab a lot of Babe Ruth lingo, but you never know. The world's a crazy place now.
All those broads, they'll pick up
Okay.
on it.
There's a classic.
Everybody
that never
say
goes
that ain't it, Chief.
That ain't it, shit. Tom is getting good at this.
Yes.
Ducking. I would never have gotten that one.
Me either.
Yeah,
That's good.
Now, your new
Yeah.
car's not a convertible, is it, Al?
No, but I have a Challenger that I love, and I'm thinking, because I'm here in Denver, I'm eventually going to have to get an SUV, and maybe I don't know Christy, you're a car human being. What does it cost to convert like a regular car to a convertible?
You know what? I have a friend who actually did that. He had one of the Hellcats, and he wanted a convertible, and it didn't come in a convertible, so he had it done. He had that. And you go to a car show with him, and everyone's looking at it.
Yeah, what you want to do, Al, is trade your car in and get a convertible store-bought.
I would think.
No, it turned out really well.
Well, yeah, but how
Like,
How much was it?
I don't know how much it was, but it was awesome.
Okay, now I swear to God this is true. Do you know what a Sawzall is?
Yes.
There's sort of an industrial version of that. Mm-hmm. A friend of mine in Michigan took a very ordinary sedan and basically a Sawzall, cut the top off.
Are you kidding
I'm
me?
totally serious.
Wow.
And then he put those, what do you call those things? They're like the snap-on, those
Like
metal
grommets?
grommet
Yes.
things, and it
Good
was
word.
It was like it was like a boat.
Oh, and you'd snap the top
You'd
on?
snap the top on, but you
Wow.
you couldn't ever drive it.
Did he have a windshield?
Yeah, he just did a windshield and then he took the top off. And then when he'd park it outside, he'd put this basically the canvas over it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it was great.
That is great.
That's kind of cool.
Paul, good job. It was super cool.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you were out somewhere and it started raining, you were SOL.
Yeah, I bet.
And you'd say, that ain't it, Chief.
I'm sorry, Tom. I know we got to wrap up, but I feel like you guys have been around each other so long that you don't even notice when somebody does something amazing. Tom was searching for a word, and out of nowhere, Josh just goes, grommets. Tom goes, yeah.
Oh, we
Who
all
has that
speak,
word
Tom.
on deck this early in the morning? That was amazing.
Well,
How'd you know that?
Yeah, I've gotten 12 things wrong before that, so. And I'm probably going to get windbags saying that those aren't technically grommets.
Yeah, who knows? You know what I'm talking about? Those snappy things.
Right.
Yeah.
If you've got a, it was basically a boat cover.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could do a homemade convertible.
You could, but I don't recommend that.
Yeah, no, Al, you trade it in for a convertible.
No, you can. Well,
He's not necessarily saying he wants one. He's
Okay.
I kind of do, especially if it's not my main car and it would just be a Sunday afternoon,
Sure.
ride around with the windows down.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I just don't know what that would cost. Christy, I know that you're the car.
I think we're talking about a Jeep with the rag top. That's what I think we're talking about here.
Well, you could do that. Well, he likes his Challenger, though.
Yeah, that's what
I love my baby.
Do you have a two-car garage?
I don't. My girl keeps her car outside where it should be.
Oh, this is a debate here. Al, we got to go. Al Jackson is on the Daily Blast.
That's
and that is
right.
it, Chief.
That's right.
How'd you like that?
Yeah.
How'd you like that?
Flipped it on
variation?
its head.
And Al, you are looking extra handsome today.
Thanks.
You
man. I love
always
you
are
guys.
handsome.
Oh, don't,
Christy, don't start
spoon feed them compliments. Thanks very much. We're coming right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Christy, what do we have? What were we going to do? I forgot. I lost.
We were going to do history if you had any.
Of course.
Time now for Today in History.
Wow, Leonard.
He has places to be.
I guess.
The abridged version?
Leonard quit, and then he died.
Yeah.
Wait, don't you guys keep up?
Well, who's that guy?
Now,
Me.
We'll
What
start,
do you mean, who's that guy?
We'll start with birthdays.
All right.
I love it when a joke comes together. Sorry, what?
1860.
Yeah, they're dead.
I took a little.
That's what I was saying. Took a little trip.
Is that how this is going to work from now on?
1860, I took a little trip with a dead guy and a dead girl and a dead dog.
So this is going to be a really short show every time I do this. Well, born in 1860.
Well, why don't we do birthdays of people that are alive?
I'm sure we'll get to them. We usually start with the latest.
It's today in history.
We start with the deadies, and then we
okay.
get to the
I
livies.
bet this is a stupid day in history. Go ahead, hit me. Go ahead.
Whose birthday?
Maybe I should do
1860.
today in herstory.
Oh,
All right.
Since the great Annie Oakley. Of course, of the sunglass.
That's right. The sunglass baroness.
Oh, I love her. I love her product.
yeah, she makes a good sunglass.
Annie Oakley's nickname? Little Sure Shot.
That's right.
Really?
That's exactly right.
From Greenville, Ohio. Beautiful dark county with an E. That's
Do they have a place where you can go? Like, do they have where she grew up? Or
They do. They have these little Annie Oakley stuffed dolls that you can shoot at to see.
how many bucks you get at the concession stand?
That's exactly right.
Wow.
You get Oakley bucks. It's Oakley World. Have you
It's
ever
beautiful
been?
over there.
Now, I want to see, I think you guys know this obscure trivia fact. I'm going to give the trivia fact first, and I want to see. I don't want you to, I think, Josh, you probably know this.
Dorothy Provine.
Everyone else, go ahead. The answer is not Dorothy Provine.
It's a great guess.
Greg Maddox.
What's the
Is it Gold Gloves? No? Okay.
Charles Oakley.
Charles Oakley?
No.
He just got thrown out.
Annie's
of the,
husband.
No, if he'd been a better shooter, he'd be in the NBA Hall of Fame. No, that's not the answer.
Okay.
It's this person was found eggs to be revolting.
That's old Chucky Oakley, right?
That could be anybody.
We've moved on from Oakley's.
Oh, okay.
This person found eggs revolting?
Very famous person, now deceased.
A famous chicken?
President?
He is no, not a political figure.
Is it ironic that this person found eggs to be revolting?
Yes, maybe.
Mr.
Kind of.
Purdue.
Okay.
No. His quote
Ted
is:
Tyson.
have you ever seen anything more revolting than an egg yolk breaking and spilling its yellow liquid?
This sounds vaguely familiar.
You'll be mad at yourself for not knowing.
Ed
this.
Begley.
The answer is Alfred Hitchcock.
Okay. All right. Yes.
Hitchcock.
Yes.
Alfred Hitchcock. What did I say?
You said Hitchcock.
Alfred.
You said Alfred Hitchcock.
Apparently. I don't know if it's his birthday,
we
too.
were talking about these movies earlier, and Alfred Hitchcock is one of the greatest.
Alfred
I'm sorry.
Amazing.
Hitchcock.
Yes.
He changed his name. It was originally Alfred Trucknuts.
Right.
We're not
Now
going
we're just silly.
We're not going to be able to get through this if you keep doing this.
All right. Yeah.
Watch the entire show live or on demand with the Bob and Tom VIP All Access Pass. Listen live with the Bob and Tom app and make sure to visit bobandtomstore.com. Tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.